Hookup Manufacturing Company hires people that were born and raised to work in this industry.
I grew up farming, and we had hookup equipment on our farm.
I still actively farm. I know what the farmers' problems are. I can use that to help make our products better.
What kind of separates a successful farm from one that's having a little more trouble right now is the ability to market your grain.
And the best way to manage that?
On-farm storage.
Sue Rother, fleet manager for Sukup Trucking Operations.
We've had several calls where a farmer has broke down, a dealer needs the part right away. We do whatever we can to get it there.
The Sukup Dealer Network is also a critical part of the company's success.
Our relationship with our dealers is very close. They know who they can contact if they have a need.
The dealers are absolutely committed to this product.
When you buy something, you want to make sure you have good service that comes with it.
You have depended on Farm Rain for your customized farming equipment and service. We are humbled by your trust. We don't take it lightly. And we don't take it for granted. Thank you for continuing to count on us.
Wray Eagles. Started off the batting lineup for the Wray Eagles. Number 3, the pitcher, Joey Mike. Batting second, first baseman, number 7, Bryce Peterson. Batting third, the catcher, number 4, Chris Arambula. Batting fourth, shortstop, number 10, Camden Riggleman. Number 24, the right fielder, Rich Peterson. Batting sixth, center fielder, number 2, Eduardo Estrada. Batting seventh, left fielder, number 9, Ashton Reagan. Batting eighth, number 8, third baseman, Darren Welp. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 1, Carson Rockwell. And now, the starting lineup for your Yuma Indians. Batting first, number 3, left fielder, Kobe Rail. Batting second, the pitcher, number 2, Yair Trejo. Batting third, number 23, shortstop, Silas Bauke. Batting fourth, number 28, first baseman, Andre Bauke. Batting fifth, number 17, second baseman, Jose Ruiz. Batting sixth, number 1, the catcher, Victor Perez. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 27, Hugo Montes. Third baseman, number 8, Ethan Gonzalez, and his designated hitter, number 22, Adrian Carranza. And batting last, number 12, center fielder, Angel Escobar. There will be no national anthem because we don't have a flag due to the wind, so let's play ball.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Good morning and welcome to today's presentation of Wray Eagles Baseball. Today's matchup pits the Eagles against the Yuma Indians. I'm Connor Dockery. I'll be your host for all the action on KRDZ. Thanks for tuning in. Top of the first inning brought to you by Eagle Oil. Eagle Oil of Wray can handle all your fuel and oil needs. That's Eagle Oil just east of Wray on Highway 34. And the theme song for today's game is Ride Like the Wind by Christopher Cross because, just hear this place. Very windy, arguably the windiest game we've had all season, which is really saying something. Virtually every game has been plagued with wind. So, starting us off on the mound for Yuma is Yair Trejo, one of the many Yuma Indians varsity players that did not appear in the previous matchup between these two teams. As leading us off is Joey Wymura. First pitch to him is out of the zone for ball one. As we go through the batting order here for the Wray Eagles, Joey Wymura is starting this game on the mound. Many relief appearances for Wymura, however, he is getting the start, his second start of the season on the bump. Following him up, batting second, Bryce Peterson at first base. Then Chris Arambula, catcher. Camden Riggleman, shortstop. Ridge Peterson in right field, Eddie Estrada in center field, Ashton Rogers in left field, Darren Welp at third base, and Carson Rockwell at second base. Head coach Brett Vlashine, fifth-year man for this Wray team. We have a pop foul up and over the Wray dugout, over towards the softball fields and out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count for Joey Wymura as he steps back into the box. Couple of practice swings for him. And here's the 2-2. That one misses off the plate. That runs him full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wray wearing their white jerseys with the purple numbers and also their gray caps with the purple brims. We have another swing, popped foul. So pitch number 7 of this at-bat is coming up next. Good job by Joey Wymura. Keep this a full count here. Yuma in also their white uniforms with red stripes horizontal across the stomach. They've got their red caps, white front, red brim. Pitch is outside. It is a 7-pitch walk for Joey Wymura. Wray has a leadoff base runner now at first, and we now have Rice Peterson stepping in. Wray moved Peterson to the number 2 spot in the order on Thursday against Goodland to some great success there. Rice Peterson, he's been having a pretty solid senior season for the Wray Eagles and really solidifying himself near the top of the order as we have a pickoff attempt at first. That one was unsuccessful. Wymura diving back in. The first delivery to Peterson, that one misses just off the plate. Ball 1. Take a look at Yahir Trejo on the mound. He has done the most pitching for this Yuma Indians team, pitching in 26 innings. He's allowed 32 hits for 30 runs, although 17 of those are earned, 13 unearned runs. He's walked 12 and struck out 34. He has a 4.58 ERA, 169 whip. Also the most effective pitcher on the team in terms of not allowing the walk as often. As a successful pickoff now at first, Joey Wymura, a bit of a late reaction there. He's caught off the bag, and Yahir Trejo able to throw him out at first. So there is the first out of the inning. Bases now empty for Wray. Meanwhile, a 2-0 count for Rice Peterson. Next one cuts right in. So good job there on the fastball. Wind blowing that one in. It'll be interesting to see how the wind affects the fielding right here today, especially there in the outfield. Balls will definitely carry, especially on throws back into the infield. Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike for Rice Peterson. Next delivery is swung on, grounded foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Another full count for Yahir Trejo to deal with there on the mound. Wray coming into today's action. 4-6 against lower Platte teams. 7-9 overall. As we have a pop fly, this one just behind the plate. Looks like it's going to go up and out of play. So it remains a full count for Rice Peterson. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wray this season, 6th place in the lower Platte League. They're also ranked 13th in Colorado 2A. They're on max preps. Both these teams neck and neck. Wray ranked 13th, Yuma ranked 14th. As we have a step off right here. Trejo pauses right in the middle of that windup. Doesn't fully go through the pitch. I believe Peterson might have called time there. Regardless, here's the payoff pitch. That one waved at and missed, and there is the second strike. Oh, looks like he actually got some contact on there. Able to make just a bit of a ding on that one. So no strikeout for Peterson. We'll do a 3rd consecutive payoff pitch. The 3-2. That one is off the plate for ball 4. So nearly a strikeout there for Rice Peterson, able to get enough of contact on it to get a foul ball, and instead he draws the walk. So as I mentioned, Yahir Trejo on the season, he has the lowest walks per 7 innings on the team, but his first 2 batters faced in this one are issued the free pass. However, only 1 is on base, as Joey Wymura was picked off at first for the first out. So a base runner at first, one down. Chris Arambula now steps in. First pitch to him is a fly ball foul. Up and over the Yuma dugout this time as Arambula falls behind 0-1. So Wray in this one on the season, great stretches of batting, pitching, and fielding. However, they've really not been consistent in any one area. There's been games where they're great at the plate, but pitching and fielding is an issue. They've had great pitching games. However, they just struggle to get contact on the ball. And, of course, we've mentioned time and time again on the season how much of an issue errors have been, as we have a fly ball to shallow center field. And that wind, we mentioned, going to be a bit of an issue for these outfielders. That one, getting under it was Angel Escobar, but that one just kind of blew past him, as that one will find the ground. And there's another base runner for Wray. Base runners on first and second, still one down. Here is Camden Riggleman. Yeah, a bit of an interesting play right there. And we will probably see that many times in this game. Just one game today, no doubleheader. Going to try to get a JV game in after this one, as Riggleman will lay off a pitch low and away for ball one. 1-0 the count for Riggleman. So Riggleman, a couple of practice swings. Trejo glance at second. Here's a fly ball to right field, and that one is going to find the dirt, roll near the fence to the warning track, and that's going to bring in the first 2 runs of the game, nearly as tagged out at Chris Arambula trying to make it all the way from first base. He is nailed at the plate for the second out. However, we do have our first run scoring. Rice Peterson making it in time. That's going to be a RBI double for Camden Riggleman. Wray leads 1-0 over Yuma in the top of the first inning. First hit of the game as well, so 1 run, 1 hit, 2 down with Chris Arambula out at home. Now stepping in, Ridge Peterson, first delivery to him, waved at and missed on a low pitch. He falls behind 0-1. So Ridge Peterson, right fielder for this game. He's been both right field and left field whenever he is out there as a position player. Of course, he has established himself as a very solid pitcher for this Wray Eagles team as well, as he will have a pitch this time, strike 2. Next pitch, he waves at and misses for strike 3, and the side is retired. There's the first strikeout of the game for Yahir Trejo, although Wray is able to push across the first run of the game. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left on. Wray leads Yuma 1-0. Bottom of the first is next on KRDZ. Welcome back to Yuma, Colorado, a very windy and gusty Yuma, Colorado. Now in the bottom of the first inning, Wray in front 1-0. Bottom of the first brought to you by University Napa. Stop in store to see a full line of Milwaukee and Carlisle tools to add to your toolbox. University Napa in Wray, Yuma, Brush, and Sterling. So Joey Wymura getting his second start of the season on the mound for the Eagles. And leading us off is Kobe Rail for Yuma. First pitch was low for ball 1. Next one ran inside for ball 2. So a 2-0 count for Kobe Rail to lead off the bottom of the first. Next pitch, that one is low as well for ball 3. 3-0 count. As we go through the Yuma batting order, Kobe Rail will be leading us off in left field. Then we got Yahir Trejo pitching. Silas Bauke at short. Andre Bauke at first. Jose Ruiz at second. Victor Perez catcher. Hugo Montez in right field. Adrian Carranza as DH. Angel Escobar in center field. You also have Ethan Gonzalez at third. So the next pitch was in the zone for a strike and then one that misses for a 5-pitch walk for Kobe Rail. So similar to Ray's top of the first inning, there is a leadoff walk. Longtime head coach of this Yuma Indians program, Brady Neiswanger. Longtime head coach of this program. So Joey Wymura dealing with some traffic on the bases before getting that first out as the first one cuts inside but still catches the zone for a called strike 1 to Yahir Trejo. Early pitcher versus pitcher matchup here between these two teams. Yuma coming into play 5-7 overall on the season. Against lower Platte teams, they are 5-4. So very close in the standings are these two teams. We got one that misses below ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Waved at and missed on a high and inside delivery. And that is strike 2. Great execution there for Wymura. 1-2. As I mentioned, second start of the season for Wymura on the mound. He's appeared in now 8 games total on the mound, mostly as a reliever, as a swing and a miss for the first down of the inning. It's the first strikeout of this start for Joey Wymura. That brings in just his freshman season has already established himself as the best batter in the lineup for Yuma as a pitch misses on the outside for ball 1. Leads the team in hits with 12 and 29 at-bats. Has the best batting average at .414. On-base percentage at .605. Slugging at .551. As he is going to have a fly ball into deep left field. That one is going to find the ground in the warning track. And that's going to be the first base hit of the game for Yuma. And it's going to be a double. Meanwhile, pumping the brakes is Kobe Rail at third. So there is now 2 in scoring position for Yuma with no outs. It'll be with 1 out, excuse me. Of course, the strikeout to Trejo. So 2 on in scoring position with 1 down. Silas Bauke at second, Kobe Rail at third. Stepping in now, Andre Bauke. So as I'm talking about his incredible numbers on the season, he gets in a 1-out knock as the first pitch to Andre Bauke right down Main Street for a called strike 1. So this is the first true matchup between these two teams. These two teams, of course, met up on April 19th as a swing and a miss for Andre Bauke. He falls behind 0-2. Won a 15-1 victory on April 19th for Wray. However, Wray had pretty much their whole team besides Eddie Estrada present for that one. Yuma, meanwhile, their entire team virtually was away at FBLA as we have a pop fly to first. Rice Peterson gets under it for the second out. So great execution there from Joey Wymura on the mound, able to get that second out without allowing any advancement on the bases. So Yuma's still trying to push across their first run, but now they have to do it with 2 outs in the inning as Jose Ruiz steps in. First delivery to him, that one's waved at, popped foul behind. So Jose Ruiz falls behind 0-1. So again, we mentioned in the previous matchup it was going to be a very interesting inning. Of course, that one had great weather, but we didn't have a great matchup as it was mostly Yuma's JV team. As that one is called strike two actually on the outside. It was a bit of a late call as well. Looked blown away, however, apparently got the zone. So a 0-2 count now for Jose Ruiz as Joey Wymura tries to strand two in scoring position. The 0-2, that one misses low and away for ball one. Trying to get Ruiz fishing there, however, he didn't bite. So final regular season matchup for these two teams. Also, the final regular season matchup in any sport between Wray and Yuma, with Yuma as the Indians, as one misses high and inside. Chris Arambula fakes a throw to third, keeping an eye on Yahir Trejo there. So the next time, barring a postseason matchup that these two teams will match up, they will be the Yuma baseball team. 2-2 to Jose Ruiz. That one misses in the dirt. Count runs full. Good patience there at the plate for Jose Ruiz. Turns an 0-2 count to a 3-2 count. So a big payoff pitch right here from Joey Wymura. 2 on, 2 out. This one swung on, grounded just foul there along the third baseline, and it remains a 3-2 count. Pitch number 20 of the inning coming up for Joey Wymura. Just like Yahir Trejo, he threw 22 in the top of the first. That one misses low and away for ball 4, and the bases are loaded now with 2 outs in the inning. Second walk issued from Wymura, and that brings in Victor Perez. Let's look at Wymura's numbers on the season. Second start, 8th game appearing in. He has a 4-0 record on the mound to his name. He's pitched in 25 innings. First delivery right down the middle for strike 1 to Victor Perez. Wymura has allowed 32 hits for 16 runs, 9 of them earned. He's walked 10, struck out 30. He has the best earned run average on the team at 252. A swing and a miss from Perez for strike 2. So Joey Wymura now trying to strand 3 on in the inning without allowing any run. Here is the 0-2. That one called strike 3 right down Main Street. That one froze Perez at the plate, and the side is retired. So Wymura strands 3 on the bases. He allows 1 hit, no runs, no errors in the inning either. And it remains a 1-0 advantage for Wray heading into the top of the second inning, which is next on KRDZ.
An F-150 isn't an F-150 because of the name on the tailgate. It's an F-150 because it's built Ford tough, built to haul more, built to tow more, for the people who count on it. Because they know that brawn can get the job done, but it takes brains and brawn to get it done right. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
One to 0, Wray in front of Yuma. Now the top of the second inning. Connor Dockery live on KRDZ. The top of the second brought to you by Quality Irrigation. Quality Irrigation and Quality Storage Solutions. Quality isn't just their name, it's their way of life. Leading us off here is Eddie Estrada. He lays off the first pitch, then swings and fouls off the second pitch. Now a 1-1 count. In the first inning, Wray able to bring across 1 run on 1 hit. Also was an error in the inning as well. Of course, can't really fully fault the Yuma Indians on that error. That was just a high pop fly in the wind, making anything really unpredictable here. As the next pitch laid off for a ball, and then Estrada lays off another pitch. This time it gets just the corner of the strike zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So both pitchers today, Yahir Trejo throwing 22 pitches in the first inning. Joey Wymura throwing 23 as a wave and a miss. There is the first out of the inning. Eddie Estrada goes down on strikes. That is the second strikeout of the game for Yahir Trejo as Ashton Rogers steps in. Similar to Rice Peterson, his spot in the batting order has changed drastically throughout the season. He's been at the top of the order. He's been a leadoff hitter at times, been at the bottom of the order like we see, middle of the order, so lots of fluctuation in the order as he swings, fouls one away. So an 0-1 to Rogers. This one is grounded to short. Silas Bauke gets that one. Throw to first is just in time for the second out. Great throw from the talented freshman. So 2 up and 2 down. Yahir Trejo, an opportunity to retire the side in order. Stepping in now is Darren Welp. Wray coming into this one on the heels of a 22-9 victory on the road in Goodland on Thursday. Big reason that Joey Wymura is starting this game on the mound for Wray, as Welp lays off a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Again, just 2 days, just 1 day off in between these game days for Wray. 0-1, waved at and missed. Welp falls behind 0-2. Wray in that second game, however, that snapped a 3-game losing streak. Wray lost both last Saturday against Haxton and then lost the first game of that doubleheader to Goodland. That one 9-8. Game 2, of course, 22-9. Just plastered Goodland for many hits and a called strike 3 at the knees as Yahir Trejo is able to get out of the side in order. 2 of the 3 outs were strikeouts. So it remains a 1-0 ball game in favor of Wray. Bottom of the second, next on KRDZ.
The patronage check that we receive once a year has been great for us.
You know, the cashback patronage is like a little bonus almost. I mean, it shows up when you're not expecting a dividend.
When you're paying it into a business that you are part owner in, that money comes back to you. It takes the edge off of that. It makes it feel like you're doing something a little bigger, a little something better, using your money a little more wisely.
Bottom of inning number 2, Wray still holding on to a 1-0 lead over the Yuma Indians. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Leading us off here is Hugo Montez, and he's going to take a pitch on the right side of the zone for strike 1. Bottom of the second inning brought to you by EZ Irrigation. From Zematic center pivots to turf equipment, ATVs, side-by-sides, and Hustler mowers, EZ Irrigation has you covered. Montez lays off another pitch in the zone as he falls behind 0-2 against Joey Wymura. The 0-2, that one off the plate for ball one. Yuma coming into today's play on the heels of a 10-7 victory over Akron last Saturday, as this one is grounded foul along the first baseline. It remains a 1-2 count. Yuma in that one, they fell behind 4-1 in the top of the second before responding with 6th in the bottom of the inning to take the lead for good. They also added another 3 in the 4th. Akron tried to rally in that one. They scored 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th, but they fell short at the end of the day. Another one laid off for ball 2. Here's the 2-2. This one grounded to third. Welp the pickup. His hat flies off in the wind. Throw to first is in time, and there's the first down of the inning. Meanwhile, in right field, Rich Peterson's hat flies off as well. So we've been seeing that a couple of times today as well. A couple of Yuma Indians losing their caps while they're in the field as well. Meanwhile, 1 up, 1 down, bases empty for Yuma. Stepping in now is Adrian Carranza, one of the few varsity players that was able to play in that April 19th game between these two teams, as Carranza will take the first pitch just above the zone. There is ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Carranza. Wymura now in the stretch. Here is the 1-0. That one is called strike 1. That one virtually the same altitude as the pitch before. However, one ruled a ball, one ruled a strike. So 1-1 to Adrian Carranza. Next delivery, that one misses well high. That one at the letters for ball 2. Both these teams very close statistically. However, Wray has a slight edge at the plate. Yuma a slight edge on the mound as Carranza holds off a pitch low. That one does get the zone as well. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Joey Wymura looking to retire the second batter faced in the inning. 2-2. That one misses high and inside. That runs the count full. 3-2. Joey Wymura, just like his counterpart from Yuma, Yahir Trejo, great at limiting walks. But he walked 2 in the inning as a swing and a miss. There is the second out of the inning. So Adrian Carranza goes down swinging. There is the 3rd strikeout of the game for Wymura. That brings in Angel Escobar, number 9 in the order for Yuma, as Joey Wymura tries to sit Yuma down in the inning in order. First delivery, that is called strike 1 on the upper outside edge. So Angel Escobar falls behind 0-1. He was also one of the few varsity players for Yuma to play in that first matchup for Wray. Against Wray, I should say. 0-1. That one misses just off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Angel Escobar coming into today's action. He actually has 12 hits as well, just like Silas Bauke, tied for most on the team. Pitches laid off low and away. There's ball 2. 2-1. Escobar 12 hits in 30 at-bats. He's got a .400 batting average, .438 on-base percentage, .433 slugging, and a .871 on-base plus slugging. And a check swing there. Looks like that is called strike 2 anyways. Not sure if it was because he broke the plane or if it got the bottom of the strike zone. Regardless, it is a 2-2 count to Escobar with 2 away, no one on. Escobar now showing bunt. This one is popped foul. However, since he showed bunt there regardless on the 2-strike count and it was foul, that is still strike 3 anyways. So it remains a 1-0 ball game in favor of Wray as Joey Wymura sits down the Yuma Indians in order in the bottom of the second. 1-0 for Wray, top of the third, next on KRDZ. Wray holding on 1-0 against the Yuma Indians. We're rolling right along. About 35 minutes into this game, already in the top of the third. As leading us off is Carson Rockwell, number 9 in the order for Wray. First pitch to him is low and inside. Rockwell was able to hold up on the swing, and that's ball 1. So some similar numbers for both of these pitchers in this one. Yahir Trejo, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 hit and 1 run. Meanwhile, Joey Wymura, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 hit and no runs through 2 innings. The next one is strike 1 to Carson Rockwell, and the next one is going to pelt him on the backside, and there's a leadoff base runner for the Eagles, a hit batter. So a hit by pitch there for Carson Rockwell. That is the second time he's been hit by a pitch this season, and stepping in is Joey Wymura. Top of the order returns for the Eagles. We'll see if Joey Wymura can do some damage here. As head coach Brett Vlasheen going to come out of the dugout. We're going to have a pinch runner. Carson Rockwell will head back to the dugout. He's going to be replaced by Caden Lapp on the bases. So Caden Lapp, base runner at first. No outs. Joey Wymura now at the plate. Joey Wymura was walked in his first plate appearance to lead off the ball game. However, he was picked off on the bases by Yahir Trejo. He had a bit of a late reaction there, diving back into first, and he wasn't able to make it back in time. So we'll see if Joey Wymura can make it on base for the second time of the game here. First delivery. This one is swung on. It's a fly ball to center field, and it's in and out of the glove of Angel Escobar. And Caden Lapp going to try to make it to third base in the meantime, and he is nailed there at third. But on the throwback in, Joey Wymura moves up to second. So there is now 1 out in the inning, and Joey Wymura, base runner at second. Interesting play right there. You don't really see anything like that very often. However, Yuma will take it in this case. So that's the second error of the game for Yuma. Bryce Peterson now steps in. Bryce Peterson also, like Wymura, was walked in his first plate appearance, and he scored the lone run of the game. Pitch 1, that one misses high and inside. So 1 ball, no strikes for Bryce Peterson. So we have a glance back at second from Trejo. The next delivery, that one grounded foul along the third baseline. A 1 ball, 1 strike count for Bryce Peterson. So Bryce Peterson on the season, 12 hits and 39 at-bats, a .308 batting average, .460 on-base percentage, .513 slugging, and a .973 on-base plus slugging there. Stats, of course, through Wednesday, as this one is a fly ball. This one is going to drop in for a base hit. Yuma adjusting to the left side of the outfield. And that time, Bryce Peterson hit it where the Indians were not. So that is a 1-out knock there for Bryce Peterson. He's able to make it to second base. Throw back in. They threw it home to deter Joey Wymura coming in to score. So Yuma Indians trying to do what they can to prevent runs here, and right now is 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here is Chris Arambula. Not the guy you want to face in this situation. Arambula had a 3-run home run in this same situation against the Goodland Cowboys on Thursday, that 22-9 victory. First pitch is laid off for a ball, that one low. Next one missed high and inside, that is ball 2. So Bryce Peterson at second, Joey Wymura at third. A 2-0 count to Chris Arambula with 1 out in the top of the third inning. Glance at third. Next one misses high. A neck-high fastball from Yahir Trejo. And it's now a 3-0 count to Chris Arambula. Yahir Trejo really in a pinch right here. A 3-0 count to Chris Arambula. Next one laid off for ball 4. Arambula knew that was going to be out of the zone before it even made it to the plate. And now the bases are loaded. 1 out. Camden Riggleman steps in. So that is the third free pass issued by Yahir Trejo in this ball game. And now Wray with a great opportunity right here to try to add to their lead as a wave and a miss for strike one to Camden Riggleman. 0-1 at the plate. He's 1 for 1 in this ball game. He hit a double in the first inning. Next one, that one swung on, grounded to Trejo on the mound. They get the force out at the, oh no, he was not on the plate. So they tried to go for the force out at home. However, Victor Perez, he didn't have his foot on the bag. So Joey Wymira comes in to score, and it's now 2-0 in favor of Wray. Bases remain loaded with 1 out in the inning. Here is Ridge Peterson. My, oh my. First pitch to Peterson, that one misses high for ball 1. My, oh my. That, again, just trying to get him out. Next delivery, this one swung on and grounded foul to the Yuma Indians dugout. So an interesting play. So Wray, a 2-0 lead over Yuma. 1 away in the top of the third inning. Trying to grow their lead here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ridge Peterson swung on. It's a pop fly. This one going just over to third base, and getting under it to make the catch is Gonzalez. So 2 away now, and Yahir Trejo able to get it, not allowing any more movement on the bases. So a pop out for Ridge Peterson. That brings in Eddie Estrada. Estrada, he is 0 for 1 in this one. He struck out swinging in the first plate appearance for him. That one in the second inning. The first one to him this time. He lays off low and away for ball 1. 1-0 the count for Eddie Estrada. Next delivery, that one misses high for ball 2. So bases loaded, 2-0 count to Estrada, a step off, and throw to second is off the line, and that error is going to cost Yahir Trejo as another run comes in to score. And another throw off trying to get Arambula out at third, and Arambula comes in to score as well. So 2 errors and 2 runs on the play. Wray leads 4-0. Holy cannoli. My, oh my, we've seen that happen to Wray a couple of times on the mound this season. However, they haven't benefited from that until now. So 2 errors on the play and 2 runs scored. Rice Peterson and Chris Arambula coming in to score. Meanwhile, a pop fly into foul territory and unable to make the catch there, Victor Perez behind the plate. So it's just a foul ball to Eddie Estrada. Just when you thought this inning could get any more strange, it just keeps topping itself here. Just absolutely strange inning here for both sides. Meanwhile, a 2-1 count to Estrada. He swings a short ground ball there to Trejo. Throw to first is in time, and the side is retired. So, my oh my, Ray's able to score 3 runs in the inning on 2 hits, 3 errors in the inning on Yuma, and 1 is left on. It's 4-0 in favor of Wray. Bottom of the third, next on KRDZ. absolute madness in the top of the third inning. Wray able to score 3 runs, so that madness benefiting Wray in a big way. Wray now leads 4-0 over Yuma, now in the bottom of the third. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Bottom of the third is brought to you by Wray State Bank, as this one is a line drive right up the gap for a leadoff base hit for Kobe Rail, leading off the inning for the Yuma Indians. So Joey Wymura able to retire the side in order in the second inning, however now dealing with a base runner on first with no outs, just like in the first inning, although Joey Wymura was able to strand 3 on the bases in that first inning. Bases loaded when he got that third out. So stepping in now, here Trejo lays off a pitch outside for ball 1. Here's the next delivery. That one swung on. It's a fly ball, but that's going to wind up foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the third brought to you by Wray State Bank. For all your traditional online and mobile banking needs, visit Wray State Bank. So here Trejo steps back in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base runner on first with no outs. Next delivery. This one is swung on. It's a pop fly to second. And getting under it, this time actually shortstop Camden Riggleman. He nearly fumbled that one as well. However, there is the first out of the inning. 1 on, 1 out. Here is Silas Bauke. Bauke's 1 for 1 in this ball game. Hit a double in the first inning. Nearly scored a run as well. However, Kobe Rail, who was on first base at the time, he was stopped at third. First pitch to Silas Bauke. That one misses way off the plate for ball 1. So Silas Bauke on the season leads the team in doubles with 4, also walks with 11. So not only can he get it done at the plate, he's also great at laying off pitches that are just outside of the zone, like that one right there, that one just below for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Base runner on first with 1 down in the bottom of the third. Wray leads Yuma 4-0. This one is called strike 1 right in the zone. Meanwhile, Arambula threatening a throw to first as Rayo is able to step back in. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Silas Bauke. Joey Wymura, he's ready. 2-1. That one misses high and away. Meanwhile, a stolen base attempt. Throw is offline. Rockwell couldn't make the pickup. However, a good pickup there in center field from Eddie Estrada to not let that cost the Eagles with any more movement from Kobe Rail. So it is going to be a stolen base for Rail as he moves up into scoring position. Still 1 down in the inning. Wray trying to navigate this wind even more as this one swung on and fouled behind. There is strike 2. Count runs full, 3-2 to Silas Bauke. Joey Wymura trying to find a way to navigate right here with the top hitter in the Indians order. 3-2. That one is low, and there is ball 4. So Silas Bauke with his team leading 12th walk of the season. So he is now 1 for 1 with a walk. Made it on base in both of his plate appearances. Here is Andre Bauke. Joey Wymura now dealing with base runners on first and second with still 1 down in the inning. Looking for a similar result as the first inning. Andre Bauke popped out to first base in the first inning. He is 0-1 in this game. And now 0-1 at the plate as he falls behind, taking a pitch low and away, but called strike 1. Next one is grounded foul towards the Eagles dugout as Bauke falls behind. No balls, 2 strikes. Andre Bauke this season leads the team in RBIs with 15. So Wymura trying to not let him add to that number here. He's got 11 hits and 36 at-bats for a .306 average as he swings. It's a fly ball into right center, and coming out to make an incredible catch, Carson Rockwell comes off of second base to make that catch in the shallow outfield, and there's the second out of the inning, saving potentially runs scoring for Yuma. Gets a huge second out, so Bauke now 0 for 2 in this one on a couple of pop-outs. And now Jose Ruiz steps in, just trying to keep the inning going for Yuma. 2 on with 2 away now. Wymira gets the call, glances back at second before making the first pitch, waved at and missed for strike 1. Ruiz, he was walked in his first plate appearance. So 2 walks issued by Wymira in the first inning, has not walked any since. 0-1, swung on and missed for strike 2. So a couple of swings and misses on a couple of high fastballs from Wymira. And just like that, Yuma is 1 strike away from having 2 more base runners stranded on. 0-2, that one swung on. It's a line drive to center field, and that one is up and over Eddie Estrada for a base hit. And that is going to bring in at least 2 runs for Yuma. Ruiz is chugging for third base. Riggleman, the pickup throw to third is not in time. It is a 2 RBI triple for Jose Ruiz. The Yuma Indians slash Ray's lead in half. It's now 4-2 in the bottom of the third. So not the result Joey Wymira wanted there on that play. Couldn't retire the side, stranding 2 more base runners and keeping Yuma scoreless. They score 2 runs on the play. Victor Perez now steps in and swings and misses for strike 1. So coming in to score on the play, Kobe Rayo and Silas Bauke. Here's the 0-1. That one misses high and away for ball 1. So we've seen Wymira on the season navigate out of danger before. However, Jose Ruiz flipping the script that time. Next delivery, that one misses high and away for ball 2. Joey Wymira still has his team in front, however, but trying to keep this a 2-run ball game now. Especially just trying to get out of the inning right here. 2-1. That one swung on and missed. It's now a 2-2 count to Victor Perez. Wymira 1 step away from getting out of the inning. Can he get that third out here? 2-2, base runner on third with 2 outs. That one, off-speed pitch, misses high. 3 balls and 2 strikes, count runs full. A huge payoff pitch right here for Wymira. Perez 0 for 1. He struck out looking in the first inning. 3-2. That one is called strike 3, so he strikes out looking for the second time in this ball game, and the side is retired. That's the 5th strikeout of the game for Joey Wymira, and Yuma is able to score 2 runs on 2 hits in the inning. There were no errors, and 1 was left on. It's 4-2 in favor of Wray. Top of the 4th, next on KRDZ. Top of the fourth inning, Wray in front of Yuma, 4-2. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Top of the fourth, brought to you by Slick Spot. For all things on wheels, Slick Spot's got your back. Shop for tires online at slickspotfarmandtruck.com. Leading us off, Ashton Rogers. He's now got a 1-1 count to his name as he waves and misses on an outside pitch to fall behind 1-2. So yeah, here Trejo remains on the mound for Yuma. Pretty solid start so far. 3 hits, 4 runs. He struck out 3 and walked 3 in 3 innings so far. Next one runs high and inside. Nearly gets Ashton Rogers on the cheek. However, he's able to play some limbo and get out of the way of that one. It's instead a 2-2 count. Here's the next one. This one's grounded right up the middle, just past the glove of a diving Silas Bauke, and it's a leadoff single for Ashton Rogers. Rogers now 1 for 2 on the game. Grounded out in the second. Base hit now in the fourth. And Wray with a base runner on first with no down. Here is Darren Welp. Welp is 0 for 1 in this one. He struck out looking in the second inning. Darren Welp leading the team in strikeouts this season, unfortunately adding to that total in his first plate appearance here as he swings and fouls this one behind. No balls and 1 strikes. Welp does also, on the other flip of the coin, lead the team in walks drawn, 14 walks on the season. However, just 2 hits on the season. He was able to get that second hit of the season against Goodland. Pickoff attempt at first unsuccessful. Rogers diving back in safely. So Welp, a 0-1 count. Trejo glance at first. Next delivery waved at and missed. He falls behind 0-2. Another big gust of wind here. Kind of similar to last weekend's games in Haxton. Everybody in attendance in heavy coats, blankets, some even in sleeping bags, just to do anything they can to try to keep cover from this high wind as Welp lays off a pitch outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Welp steps back in. Trying to stay alive in this at-bat. 1-2. This one misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good pitch to lay off there. Those pitches high, usually, especially on 2 strike counts, very tempting to swing at since they are higher, closer to your eyes. They look a little bit more hitter than they tend to be, especially on high fastballs. However, Welp able to hold off. Another pickoff attempt at first. Rogers is safe. Welp stepping back in. Darren Welp has also scored 9 runs on the season, batted in 5. He's stolen 3 bases. He's been caught stealing twice as he swings and fouls this one away again. It remains a 2-2 count for Welp. You hear Trejo looking for that first out of the inning. Wray trying to add to their lead and trying to get those 2 runs back that they surrendered in the bottom of the third as they pitch laid off just off of the plate, and that is ball 3. So Darren Welp turns an 0-2 count into a 3-2 count, trying to stay alive here. 3-2. Swung on. It's a fly ball to left field, and that one is going to find the fence. It's a base hit. Base hit number 3 for Darren Welp, and Ashton Rogers chugging for home, and he makes it. It's an RBI double for Darren Welp. Second consecutive game that he's hit an RBI double, and Wray extending their lead 5-2. So Darren Welp, fantastic at-bat there. Fell behind 0-2, able to make it a 3-2 count, and then he delivers with an RBI knock. So Rogers comes in to score. Ray's now got 2 hits and a run in the inning. So Darren Welp standing off of second. Here is Carson Rockwell. Pickoff attempt, meanwhile, at second is not in time. Close play there, but Welp able to dive back in safely. So Carson Rockwell back in at the plate. He was hit by a pitch in the third inning, and then he was replaced on the bases by Caden Lapp. Lapp was also caught on the bases, trying to advance to third. Pitch is called strike one now for Rockwell. So an 0-1 count. Trejo glances at second. Next one is swung on and fouled away in the dirt. No balls, 2 strikes for Carson Rockwell. Playing here and there this season, playing more than not. He's, as of Wednesday, playing in 11 of the team's 14 games as he swings and fouls this one away again. Stays an 0-2 count. Rockwell coming into the Goodwin doubleheader. Went 6 of 18 at the plate, 7 runs scored. This one is called strike 3. That one is the first out of the inning. So a strikeout for Carson Rockwell. That is the 4th strikeout of the game for Yahir Trejo. But that brings back the top of the order for Wray. Joey Wymura stepping in for the 3rd time in this one. First pitch to him, that one called strike 1. Wymura kind of froze up on that first delivery. No balls, 1 strikes. So Darren Welp, the base runner at second base. 1 down in the inning. Wray already pushing across a run on 2 hits so far. They lead 5-2 over Yuma. Wymura lays off a pitch high and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Joey Wymura in this one, he's 0 for 1. He was walked in the first inning, reached on an error in the 3rd inning, and he scored one of those 3 runs in the 3rd. Glance at second, Yahir Trejo on the 1-1. That one misses low and inside. 2 balls and a strike. Joey Wymura, one of the 2 deadly batters in this Wray order. Him and Chris Arambula having monster junior seasons. Next delivery, this one is swung on and fouled high and away over to the Yuma softball field. Makes it a 2-ball, 2. Hits in 48 at-bats. Scored 23 runs on the season, leading the team in runs and hits. Also leads the team with 7 doubles as he swings, and this one grounded just past the glove of Jose Ruiz at second, and that is going to be a 1-out base hit. So runners are now on the corners. Darren Welp held to third base as Angel Escobar making a great throw back in to hold Welp there at third. So Joey Wymura, his first base hit of the game, 3rd base hit of the inning. Wymura base runner at first, Darren Welp base runner at third, still 1 down. Here is Rice Peterson. So Andrew Trejo needs to step up his game on the mound in this inning if he wants to prevent the wheels from coming off here. Again, the previous inning, not all on him. A couple of errors there in that inning. First delivery to Rice Peterson. This one's a short fly ball, and it finds the grass in shallow center field. Wray gets that 2nd run back that Yuma scored in the bottom of the 3rd. Yuma scored 2 in the bottom of the 3rd, and now Wray responds with 2 in the top of the 4th. It's a RBI single for Rice Peterson. Joey Wymura, meanwhile, moves up to 3rd. Wray leads 6-2 over Yuma. So a great inning so far for Yuma. 4 hits for 2 runs. So going to have a mound visit right here. Looks like they will be pulling Yahir Trejo here after 3 1/3 innings of work. So we're going to step aside here as Yuma warms up a new pitcher. It's 6-2 for Wray, top of the 4th on KRDZ.
Do you want precision out of your agronomy team? Godsag will deliver agronomic solutions supported by the latest technology. From intensive soil sampling with Soil Optics, to water and nitrogen management with Baramax, and even down to the last weed with our scouting program. We provide season-long input and management strategies that deliver maximum return on investment. Contact us now to learn how we can make the most out of your agronomic inputs.
Chris Arambula stepping in for Wray. They lead 6-2 over Yuma. One down in the top of the fourth inning with base runners on the corners. First delivery to Arambula, that one in the dirt for ball one. Now on the mound for Yuma is Silas Bauke. He will relieve Yahir Trejo. 3 1/3 innings pitched in the start, on pace for the loss, as we have a stolen base right here successfully from Rice Peterson, as he will make it to second uncontested. Meanwhile, Arambula taking strike one. A 1-1 count. Next delivery, that one misses low and away for ball two. So Yahir Trejo, 3 1/3 innings pitched. He allowed 7 hits for 6 runs, struck out 4 batters, and walked 3 through 74 pitches. Here's the 2-1. That one misses low, 3-1. So with that, of course, steal from Rice Peterson, Wray has 2 in scoring position with 1 away in the inning, and Chris Arambula with count leverage at the plate, 3-1. Next delivery, that one misses low, and once again, Arambula knew that was going to be another ball before it even hit the plate. So that's the second walk of the game drawn by Chris Arambula, and that will load the bases with just 1 away as Camden Riggleman steps in. Take a look at the numbers for Silas Bauke on the mound. 17 innings pitched. He's allowed 10 hits for 11 runs, 7 of them earned. He's walked 15 and struck out 31. First delivery to Riggleman, that one called strike one at the knees as he falls behind 0-1. Bauke also a fantastic freshman season at the plate, also having a fantastic freshman season on the mound as well. 0-1, that one bounces in the dirt, gets away from Perez, and that wild pitch brings in another run. Wray leads 7-2 over Yuma. So all base runners move up a bag. Coming in to score is going to be Joey Wymira there from third. Rice Peterson moves up to third, and Chris Arambula moves up to second on that wild pitch. So next delivery, that one called strike two at the top of the zone. Now a 1-2 count to Camden Riggleman. So, of course, that run will not go against Silas Bauke. It'll go against Yahir Trejo. That was his base runner that came in to score. So Camden Riggleman, a 1-2 count. This one is a pop fly. That one to short. Jose Ruiz getting under it. Actually going to be at short stop there. Yahir Trejo there. Swapped there from the pitcher. Yahir Trejo gets the second out of the inning. So there's a pop out for Camden Riggleman. He's now 2 for 3 on the game as a result of that out. So 2 in scoring position with 2 down. Ridge Peterson now steps in for the Eagles. First delivery to him, waved at and missed on an outside delivery. That one will now be a 0-1 count for Ridge Peterson. Silas Bauke trying to get out of this inning, limiting the damage, of course, coming into a tough situation as we have a swing foul tipped from Ridge Peterson. No balls, 2 strikes. Silas Bauke trying to look for that first strikeout. Silas Bauke, lowest ERA on the team, 2.88. Also the lowest whip with 1.47. And a called strike 3 low and away will retire the side. So the first strikeout in relief for Silas Bauke, although he is able to score 3 runs in the inning on 4 hits. There were no errors in the inning, and 2 are left on. Wray able to grow their lead. It's now 7-2 over Yuma, bottom of the 4th, next on KRDZ.
Hillcrest Care Center and the Towers are a skilled nursing facility and a top-rated assisted living community. Our skilled nursing facility offers physician and nurse practitioner visits, therapy options, and more. Our assisted living community offers individual care plans, trained team members available, routine health assessments, as well as art, music, and pet therapies. We're devoted to taking care of our residents in a secure, loving, home-like environment. Call Hillcrest Care Center and the Towers at 970-332-4856 and find out more.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Wray with a 7-2 advantage over the Yuma Indians. And leading us off for Yuma is Hugo Montez. Connor Dockery on KRDZ, Joey Wymura staying on the mound. A fantastic start so far for him. So far, 3 innings pitched, 2 runs on 3 hits, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So Joey Wymura, again, mostly used as a reliever on the season. This is just his second start. However, he's really turning in a great effort here as the first pitch to Montez. That one misses high and inside. It's now 1 ball and no strikes. Hugo Montez in this one, he's 0 for 1. He grounded out to third in the second inning. Looking to be a leadoff base runner here as he swings, and it's a line drive to left field for a base hit. So he is a leadoff base runner for Yuma, as he makes it to first base safely. So a leadoff single for Hugo Montez. That will bring in Adrian Carranza. Carranza DH in this one. He is also 0 for 1 in this one. He struck out swinging in the second inning. So Wymura for the third inning out of 4, dealing with a leadoff base runner. First pitch taken on the outside for ball 1. Carranza now ahead in the count, 1-0. Wymura a glance at first to Montez. 1-0 delivery. That one misses high and away. Bit of a pitch out there, but Arambula doesn't make a throw to first. So 2 balls and no strikes for Carranza. Carranza on the season, just 2 hits and 4 at-bats as a pitch is called. Strike 1 at the knees. 2 balls and a strike. Carranza, limited plate action on the season. However, he has scored 10 runs on the season. He's drawn 2 walks, struck out once, and a swing and a miss. There is the second strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Adrian Carranza, as Joey Wymura not only searches for the first out of the inning, but also searching for his 6th strikeout of this start. 2-2, that one a half swing, but it's called. Strike 3 anyways for the first out. Great location from Joey Wymura. And there is now 1 down in the inning, base runner at first. So 6th strikeout for Joey Wymura in this one. That brings in number 9 in the order, Angel Escobar. Escobar also 0 for 1 on a strikeout this one, as he will get called strike 1 on the lower outside edge. No balls, 1 strike for the right-handed batter, Angel Escobar. Joey Wymura, sometimes in innings, it takes him a little bit to get going, but once he has that location down, he is a darn good pitcher. As we got a pop fly into shallow left center field. Camden Riggleman unable to go out there to make the catch, and Yuma now has 2 base runners on with 1 out. That one, Riggleman, again, also having to fight the wind and the sun to make that play, going about a third of the way into the outfield to try to make that catch, but could not make the diving catch. So Escobar now 1 for 2 on the game with that knock. That brings in the top of the order, Kobe Rail stepping in. So Wymura glance at second now. First delivery is called, strike 1 on the high outside corner. No balls, 1 strike for Kobe Rail. Takes a couple of practice swings here. He is 1 for 1 in this one. Walked in the first, single in the third. As he swings, it's a fly ball to right field. Getting under it, Ridge Peterson could not make the diving catch, as that will be still an out, as they do get the force out at second base. Angel Escobar waiting there at first to see if it was going to be a hit or not, and a good play there from Ridge Peterson still there, able to get the out. I believe that was Carson Rockwell that still made that throw back in to get the force out at second base. Regardless, there is now 2 outs in the inning with base runners on the corners. Hugo Montez able to safely make it to third on the play. Wray couldn't double him up. So Kobe Rail is the base runner at first. A step off from Wymura, as Yahir Trejo now in at the plate. So 3 hits in the inning, no runs scoring for Yuma so far. 2 away. A first delivery here to Yahir Trejo. This one's a pop fly. Arambula could not make the play. That one right in front of the backstop, and it's just going to wind up a foul ball. So Yahir Trejo, he falls behind 0-1. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Wray in front of Yuma, 7-2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Just past the halfway point here. 0-1. That one is off the plate for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yahir Trejo looking for his first knock in this one. He's 0 for 2. Struck out in the 1st inning and a pop out in the 3rd inning as we have a step off from Waimura. Also needing some time here is Yahir Trejo. He initially called time as well. So Waimura glance at first. Here's the 1-1. This one swung on and fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Yahir Trejo. So he will step back in. Waimura looking to strand 2 more on the bases here. Doesn't want another 2-out knock like we got in the previous inning. A 2 RBI triple from Jose Ruiz, and a pitch low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Waimura trying to get Trejo fishing on that one. Didn't tempt a swing. So Trejo steps back in. Waimura is ready. Another glance at first and then third. 2-2, that one low and away. A stolen base attempt, meanwhile, is unsuccessful on the throw at least. So Kobe Rail able to swipe second on that throw. So now 2 in scoring position for Yuma with 2 away in the inning and a 3-2 count for Yahir Trejo. A big payoff pitch coming up for Joey Waimura. In the windup, 3-2. This one swung on. It's a fly ball to center field. Eddie Estrada getting under it and makes the catch for the 3rd out. So Joey Waimura stranding 2 more on the bases. Yuma scores no runs on 3 hits. There were no errors in the inning. And the score remains 7-2 for Wray. Top of the 5th. Next on KRDZ.
Farming today requires constant adjustment, innovation, technological know-how, and lots of old-fashioned hard work. At Pioneer, our teams are dedicated to serving farmers year-round with the most advanced technology and localized expertise. Pioneer shares your determination to adapt to an ever-changing industry so that we can better serve you today, tomorrow, and for years to come. Contact your local Pioneer sales representative, and we'll get to work maximizing your yields year after year.
and misses to draw the count even, I should say. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rogers also 12 runs batted in, 2 walks, and 13 strikeouts. 1-1, swung on, foul, tipped, and he will fall behind 1-2. So Silas Bauke looking for a quick inning here, as Yahir Trejo before him was able to retire the second inning in order. However, faced 5 batters in the first, faced 7 in the third, and then between Trejo and Silas Bauke, Yuma faced 8 batters in the fourth. So Rogers takes some time here. He steps back in. 1 ball and 2 strikes, base is empty. 1 down in the top of the Pope trying to keep the inning alive for Wray. He is 1 for 2 in this one. Struck out in the second, RBI double in the fourth, as he's going to lay off a pitch, but that one is called strike 1 at the knees. No balls and 1 strike. Darren Welp also scored one of those 3 runs in the fourth inning. Here's the 0-1. That one waved at and missed, and he falls behind 0. As I mentioned, start of the season for Darren Welp, very patient at the plate. That allowed him to draw many walks. However, been a little bit more aggressive in the second half of the season. Getting some more swings and misses, as we have a swing and a miss right there. That will retire the side in order for Silas Bauke. He gets his second strikeout in relief as well, and it remains a 7-2 ball game in favor of Wray. The bottom of the 5th inning is next on KRDZ. Bottom of the 5th inning, Wray in front of Yuma 7-2. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Joey Wymura at 79 pitches remains on the mound in this start, doing some great work on the bump, and leading us off is Silas Bauke. So far in this one, Joey Wymura 4 innings pitched. He's allowed 6 hits, 2 runs. He's got 6 strikeouts and 3 walks in this start. Also on pace for the win, which if that holds true, he will improve to 5-0 on the season, team best. So now, after a foul ball, Silas Bauke falls behind 0-1. Here is the next delivery, which he swings, and it's a line drive right to second base. Rockwell with a step and a hop to get the first out. So 1 up, 1 down. Joey Wymura retiring the deadliest batter in the order, and that will bring in Andre Bauke. Bauke 0 for 2 in this one. Couple of pop-outs for him, as he is trying to get on base in this one, trying to help his team rally in this one, trailing by 5 to Wray as he lays off a pitch off of the plate. He gets ahead in the count 1-0. Andre Bauke on the season. Again, doing pretty good at the plate, 306 batting average. However, still searching for that first hit here as he swings, and it's going to be a foul ball. Just off of the third baseline there in left field. That one went all the way to the fence. So if only he could have just held off on that swing right there. That one could have been his first knock of the game. Meanwhile, just a 1-1 count. Next delivery, that one waved at and missed. And Joey Wymura has Andre Bauke bunched up right here in this one. Bauke behind 1-2. One down, bases empty in the bottom of the fifth. Wind up and delivery. That one is a fly ball, and that one is out of play. It's fouled just over the Yuma dugout at first. It remains a 1-2 count. Wymura, like his brother Sam, who graduated last spring, has a great fastball, and we see it right there as he gets a swing and a miss from Andre Bauke for the second out of the inning. My, oh my. 7 strikeouts in the start for Joey Wymura, and that brings in Jose Ruiz. Great pitching from Joey Wymura in this start. And Jose Ruiz trying to keep the inning alive for Yuma as he swings on the first pitch. This one is high and fouled away towards the softball field. No balls, 1 strike. Ruiz is 1 for 1 in this one, walked in the first, and then a 2 RBI triple in the third inning. It was a clutch knock right there as well. Ruiz, a heavyweight wrestler for Yuma as well, as he lays off a pitch high and outside. That will be ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike count for Ruiz. Coming into today's action, 8 hits and 32 at-bats. He's also been hit by more pitches than anybody else on the team. 5 times he's been hit by a pitch as he swings and fouls this one up and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jose Ruiz. That was his first triple of the season as well. Just the second triple for Yuma on the season as a whole in his last plate appearance. Coming into play, a .250 batting average, .415 on base percentage, .281 slugging. So that triple will certainly help that slugging number as he swings and fouls another one away. So he's certainly making Wymura throw a lot of pitches here to try to get out of the inning. Pitch number 91 coming up next for Wymura. Still in good shape. You can throw a maximum of 110 pitches in a game. Once you hit 110 pitches, you must be done after that batter, as we have another strikeout. This one called strike 3 at the knees. It's back-to-back Ks for Joey Wymura. He's up to 8 on the game, and he retires another inning in order. It remains 7-2 in favor of Wray. Top of the 6th next on KRDZ.
At Wray Community District Hospital and Clinic, we care for your health and are committed to the overall health and wellness of those we serve. In addition to traditional medical practices, we also offer diabetes management, cardiac rehab, imaging, nursing services, physical therapy, and much more. To find out more about all the services we offer, visit us online at rayhospital.org. Wray Community District Hospital and Clinic, promoting healthier living through compassionate quality care.
Top of the 6th inning. Wray in front of Yuma 7-2. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Leading us off is Carson Rockwell, number 9 in the order. Remaining on the mound for Yuma, Silas Bauke, as the first pitch to Rockwell is waved at and missed for strike 1. Rockwell is 0 for 1 in this one. He was hit by a pitch in the 3rd, and then he struck out looking in the 4th. So looking to get back on bases here in this plate appearance as he lays off a pitch outside. That one is called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes for Carson Rockwell. Here is the 0-2 delivery. This one is low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Couldn't tempt Rockwell with a fastball outside. Trying to get him fishing there. Maybe a little bit too outside there to tempt Rockwell. 1-2, waved at and missed way above the zone, and there is the first out of the inning. So the first strikeout of the inning. 3rd in relief for Bauke. That brings in Joey Wymura. So Bauke so far now 2 full innings pitched. He's got 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, and no hits allowed as the first pitch to Wymura. That one is called strike 1 at the knees. Wymura in this one, he's 1 for 1 in this one. Here is the 0-1 delivery, a half swing, but he lays off outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wymura walked in the first inning, reached on an error in the 3rd inning, and then base hit in the 4th. He's also scored 2 runs in this one as a pitch is called strike 2 at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Silas Bauke with some great location here. Couple of tough pitches at the knees. Here's the 1-2. That one misses low and inside. Nearly gets him, but alas, it did. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wymura trying to be the first base runner since that 4th inning where Wray was able to add 3 to their total as we have a swing and a pop foul. Remains a 2-2 count. So Silas Bauke comes in. He did throw a wild pitch there in the 4th inning when he came in initially, and that one brought in a run, but it was one of Trejo's base runners. So that scored a run, but the run was credited to Yahir Trejo. Meanwhile, pitch misses in the dirt, 3-2. Wymura comes back in a count, a 1-2 count to a 3-2 count. And here is the payoff delivery from Silas Bauke. This one swung on, grounded foul. So Joey Wymura being very stingy at the plate here, being, if anything, a tough out for Silas Bauke. So besides that wild pitch there in that 4th inning from Bauke, very good stuff on the mound in this one as he swings and fouls this one away in the dirt. Just barely got contact on that one. But alas, stays alive in the count. Still 3-2. 1 down in the inning. Base is empty. Wray leads Yuma by 5. Here's another payoff pitch from Silas Bauke. That one he held off, but it's called strike 3 at the knees, and there's the 2nd out of the inning. So another great delivery there from Silas Bauke, his 4th strikeout in 2 1/3 innings in relief. That brings in Rice Peterson, trying to keep the inning alive for Wray. Base is empty, 2 down. First delivery to Rice Peterson. This one is popped foul. So ever since Silas Bauke, he walked his first batter faced there in that 4th inning, but since then it's been all outs. Trying to retire his 8th batter in order as he grounds this one back to Bauke on the mound, and the throw to first is in time for the 3rd out. So Silas Bauke retiring his 2nd consecutive inning in order. 8 batters in a row he gets out, and it remains a 7-2 ball game in favor of Wray. Bottom of the 6th is next on KRDZ.
I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, that honey-do list is so much fun. All I really gotta do is paint the house and build a new deck for a happy spouse.
Come in and see us at Wray Lumber Company. We'll help you tackle that honey-do list or any building or home improvement project. Wray Lumber Company on Main Street in Wray, where your goodwill is our greatest asset.
Go Eagles!
Proud sponsor of Wray Eagle Athletics.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Wray in front of Yuma 7-2. Some confusion here for Wray. So Joey Wymira being pulled after 5 innings. They did fully warm up Ridge Peterson, and then they said, nope, we're going to warm up Camden Riggleman. So Riggleman now on in relief for Wray. Meanwhile, Ridge Peterson moves to second, Joey Wymira to third. Ashton Rogers is now in right field, and Braxton Case now in left field. Leading us off in the inning is Victor Perez. First pitch was out of the zone for a ball, and then Camden Riggleman able to get the edge of the zone for a strike. A 1-1 count for Perez as he lines this one just past the glove of Rice Peterson at first for a leadoff base hit. Rolls all the way to the outfield. Rogers the throw back in, and it's going to be a stand-up double for Victor Perez to lead off the inning. So Camden Riggleman in relief, already dealing with some traffic on the bases as Yuma tries to rally here. Hugo Montez now steps in for Yuma. Going to also have a pinch runner as well. Coming in is going to be Jonathan Thompson at second base in place of Victor Perez. So Thompson, base runner at second. Here is Hugo Montez. First pitch to him is too high for ball one. So Wamura, a fantastic start in this one. Quality start. Pitched in 5 innings. He allowed 2 runs on 6 hits. Walked 3 and struck out 8 as we have a swing, a pop fly. This one towards the Yuma dugout, but it finds the ground for a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hugo Montez. Montez is 1 for 2 in this one. A ground out in the 2nd inning and then a base hit to lead off the 4th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike for Montez. Base runner on second, no outs. Wray leads by 5 in the bottom of the 6th. Next delivery, this one is called strike 2 right down Main Street. That one's just sailing right in to get the 2nd strike. So Riggleman, some relief action here for Wray. His 3rd non-start of the season as he swings. This one a grounder to second. Ridge Peterson throw to first is in time. And there is the first out of the inning. Meanwhile, Hugo Montez will advance to third base. A ground out for Hugo Montez. Ridge Peterson moving over from second. A couple of steps to his right to make the play. His hat also flying off in that exchange. So base runner on third with 1 out. Here is Adrian Carranza. Carranza 0 for 2. He has 2 strikeouts to his name on this one. 1 swinging, 1 looking. So Riggleman glancing at third. Here's the 1-0. That one misses off the plate for ball 2. So Camden Riggleman, this is game number 7 on the season. He has started in 4 games as we have a swing and foul away. Riggleman pitching in 19 innings prior to the Goodland doubleheader. He's allowed 29 hits for 35 runs, although 20 of those were earned, so 15 unearned runs for Riggleman. This one taken low. That one's going to be called strike 2. Meanwhile, a pickoff at third. Diving back in safely is Perez. Make that Thompson. So Thompson safe at third on the pickoff attempt. It's now 2 balls, 2 strikes for Carranza with 1 away in the inning. Riggleman glance at third. Here's the 2-2. Waved that and missed, and there's the 2nd out of the inning. So the first strikeout in relief for Camden Riggleman this time around. And that will bring in Angel Escobar, number 9 in the order for Yuma. Escobar is 1 for 2, a strikeout in the 2nd inning, and a base hit in the 4th inning. First to him, this one grounded to first. Rice Peterson has trouble with the pickup. However, the throw to Riggleman to first, he was not quite there, so the throw was offline, and that will score a run with 2 outs. So Yuma creeps a little bit closer here. It's now a 4-run ball game, 7-3 in favor of Wray. Victor Perez coming in to score. So Rice Peterson had trouble with the pickup just off of first, coming to his right to make the play, and then couldn't make the throw to first. So that is going to be an infield single for Angel Escobar, who is now 2 for 3 in this one. Back to the top of the order for Yuma. It's Kobe Rail. He swings and fouls a pitch to fall behind 0-1. So now a base runner on first with 2 outs for Yuma. An 0-1 count to Kobe Rail. He's 2 for 2 in this one. A walk in the first, singles in the 3rd and the 4th innings. He has 2 stolen bases and 1 run scores as he swings, pops this one foul out of play. So 0-2. Unfortunately, Riggleman allowing a run in the inning. However, he has a good opportunity to still make it a quick inning here as he has Rail down to an 0-2 count. Riggleman glance at first. Here's the 0-2. This one swung on. It's a pop fly to third. Darren Welp gets under it to make the easy catch for the 3rd out, and the side is retired. So Yuma scores 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors in the inning, and one is stranded on the bases. It's 7-3 in favor of Yuma. Top of the 7th is next on KRDZ. Excuse me, 7-3 in favor of Wray. Top of the 7th next.
You've got places to go and things to do, and you don't want to miss out on any opportunities. With Wray State Bank's student banking, we have the tools to keep you going. Deposit that check from grandma without stopping at the bank, split the bill from your phone when you're out with your friends, and get access to your accounts 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with online and mobile banking. So keep on going, and we'll stick with you wherever you go. Wray State Bank, banking on a first name basis. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Seven to 3, top of the 7th inning. Wray with their final chance to add to their 4-run lead against the Yuma Indians. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Thank you for tuning in. Just the only game on this Saturday, no doubleheader. There will be a JV game after this one. So staying on the mound for Yuma is Silas Bauke, and coming in is Chris Arambula to lead us off. First pitch to him. That one misses low for ball 1. Chris Arambula having a great game so far. 0 for 1. He reached on an error in the first inning. However, he has drawn 2 walks. Third inning and 4th inning. He's also scored a run. Here's the 0-1 delivery. That one misses off the plate. That will be ball 2. So Chris Arambula getting ahead in the count, 2-0. Next delivery. That one will miss low. 3 balls and no strikes to Chris Arambula. So Arambula steps back in. Good opportunity to be a leadoff base runner here as the pitch is called. Strike 1 there on the outside half. It's now 3-1 to Arambula. It was actually the only... Chris Arambula was the only base runner for Silas Bauke so far. As he swings, he's jammed on this one, but he's going to foul this one away in the dirt. It's now a 3-2 count, runs full. Arambula was the first batter faced by Silas Bauke in his relief appearance. He walked him, and since then he's gotten all the other 8 in the Wray order out in a row. So the next one, this one swung on. It's a pop fly. Jose Ruiz gets under it at short. At short, actually, that's here Trejo to make the catch. So a pop out for Chris Arambula to lead off the top of the 7th. So bases empty, 1 out. Camden Riggleman stepping in. Silas Bauke trying to keep it a 4-run ball game as Yuma will attempt to rally in the bottom of the 7th inning. Riggleman, that one missing high and inside. So Riggleman ahead in the count, 1-0. Camden Riggleman, he is 1 for 3 in this one, a double in the first inning. Reached on an error in the 3rd inning and then popped out in the 4th inning as he waves and misses for strike 1. Now an 0-1 count for Camden Riggleman. Here's the 1-1. That one misses low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Silas Bauke still yet to allow a hit in this relief appearance as Riggleman takes strike 2 right down the middle. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bauke so far 3 full innings pitched. No runs, no hits. He's walked 1 and struck out 4 as he swings and misses. And there is the 2nd out of the inning, the 5th strikeout for Silas Bauke in relief. So that will bring in Ridge Peterson, trying to keep the top of the 7th alive for Wray. 10 batters in a row retired for Silas Bauke after allowing that initial walk when he came in the 4th inning. So Silas Bauke doing a great job so far in relief here. Ridge Peterson, first pitch he laid off for a ball. The next delivery he will get called strike 1. They're on the lower outside edge of the zone. So 1 ball, 1 strike, Ridge Peterson. Here's the next delivery. That one misses inside for ball 2. 2-1. Ridge Peterson, this one, he is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Trying to turn that around here against a very talented freshman pitcher. Here's the 2-1. That one misses high. 3 balls and a strike for Ridge Peterson. Silas Bauke ready on the mound. Here's the 3-1. That one waved at and missed for strike 2. So Bauke has Wray on their final strike here in the top of the 7th. Yuma will have one more chance to rally in the bottom of the 7th as the pitch is taken outside, and that will be a walk. So the first base runner for Wray since the top of the 4th inning. It's the 2nd walk issued by Silas Bauke. So that breaks a streak of 10 batters retired in a row. So Ridge Peterson, now a base runner at first with 2 outs. Stepping in is Eddie Estrada. First pitch to him is too high. Estrada is also 0 for 3 in this one. A strikeout, a ground out, and a pop out for Estrada. So he steps back in. A 1-0 count to his name. Here's the 1-0. That one is taken too low. A 2-0 count. So 2-0 to Estrada, base runner on first with 2 outs. Wray leads Yuma by 7. So Yuma, once this inning is over, as a pickoff attempt at first, unsuccessful. Ridge Peterson dives in safely. Silas Bauke trying to hold it at a 4-run game. And then Yuma will try to rally in the bottom of the 7th. Wray trying to go 2-0 against Yuma on the season. Here's the 2-0. That one misses high and inside. Now a 3-0 count to Eddie Estrada. So Silas Bauke doing a fantastic job in relief here. However, his location might be getting away from him a little bit here as he's trying to close out the inning. Estrada steps back in with a 3-0 count. Here's the 3-0. That one a half swing, bit of a defensive swing right there for Eddie Estrada. He broke the plane, and that will be strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike for Eddie Estrada. Ridge Peterson off of first. 2 outs in the inning. Silas Bauke ready. Here's the 3-1. That one waved at, foul tipped in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, base runner at first. Silas Bauke trying to get that final strike and final out in the give his team one last chance in this one. Here's the 3-2 delivery. That one high, and that is ball 4. Ridge Peterson was trying to steal on that pitch, but it doesn't matter. He will move up anyway. So back-to-back walks issued by Silas Bauke with 2 down in the inning. So there's now Ridge Peterson at second, Eddie Estrada at first. Stepping in is Ashton Rogers. Some traffic on the bases for Silas Bauke to deal with. Pitch is taken high and inside for ball 1. Ashton Rogers in this one, he's 1 for 3. Ground outs in the 2nd and 5th innings and a single in the 4th inning. He was the first of 3 runs scored by Wray in the 4th inning. Glance at second. Here's the 1-0. This one swung on and fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike for Rogers. So Rogers taking his time before stepping back into the box. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 on, 2 out. A step off and a pick off attempt at second. That one is unsuccessful. Ridge Peterson able to get back in just in time. Still a 1-1 count. Ashton Rogers trying to keep this inning going. Now a good opportunity as well to try to add to his team's lead. Meanwhile, umpires briefly stopping action here as Rogers steps back in. Silas Bauke ready. 1-1. That one in the dirt and gets a little bit away from Victor Perez behind the plate. However, not far enough to advance any base runners. So Ridge Peterson remains at second. Eddie Estrada at first. A 2-1 count for Ashton Rogers. Top of the seventh, Wray leads by 4. Couple glances at second. Here's the 2-1 delivery. This one swung on. This one's grounded. This one is at Ruiz. Ruiz trouble picking that one up. However, he's able to make the recovery and throw to first is in time. So a ground out for Ashton Rogers to retire the side. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 are left on for Wray. It remains a 7-3 game. Bottom of the 7th, next on KRDZ. Bottom of the 7th inning. In front of Yuma, 7-3. Camden Riggleman remains mound for Wray. And a swing and a miss for strike 1 there to Yahir Trejo, leading us off for Yuma. Final chance in this one for the Yuma Indians. Showing by 4, trying to rally here, and a pitch behind Trejo there. Good snag by Arambula. Not that it matters because there's no one on the bases. 1 ball, 1 strike. Keep in mind, Yuma was able to rally in a big way in Game 2 between these two teams last season. Yuma was able to tie it and briefly take the lead in extra innings, and then Wray was able to recover and get the win in that one. Meanwhile, another pitch misses inside. It's now 3-1 to Yahir Trejo. Riggleman in the stretch. Next delivery. That one misses off the plate. It's a 5-pitch walk to Yahir Trejo. So a base runner on first with no one out. That one brings in Silas Bauke. If anything, at least Riggleman's facing Silas Bauke now as opposed to later in this inning, and more base runners. So base runner at first with no outs. Silas Bauke at the plate. He swings on the first pitch, and it is a fly ball, shallow left field in foul territory, and unable to make the running catch is Joey Wymira, coming over all the way from shortstop but that one just in and out of his glove. So it's just a foul ball. Oh, that would have been a critical first out right there, but it's an 0-1 count instead for Silas Bauke. So 0-1, base runner at first. No outs. Riggleman, the delivery. That one swung on. It's another pop fly. This time Welp getting under it half of third, and he makes the catch. Huge first out there. Critical batter retired for Camden Riggleman. And Andre Bauke will step in with one away in the inning and a base runner at first. Huge first out. So Yuma now has 2 more outs as they try to rally in this 4-run deficit to Wray. First delivery to Andre Bauke. That one misses inside for ball 1. Bauke so far in this one, he's 0 for 3. Pop outs in the first and third innings, and then a strikeout in the 5th inning. Trying to shrug that off and turn that around here as he lays off a pitch inside for ball 2. Riggleman couldn't get the off-speed pitch there to catch the corner. 2 balls, no strikes for Andre Bauke. Here's the 2-0. That one is laid off outside, 3-0. So Camden Riggleman allowed a leadoff walk to Yahir Trejo, trying to avoid issuing another free pass here. 3-0. That one misses high, a 4-pitch walk. So 2 walks issued in the inning with 1 down. Stepping in now Jose Ruiz as Camden Riggleman comes out from behind the plate to try to help Camden Riggleman through this jam. Again, does have some cushion, a 4-run lead, but you never want to take your foot off the gas pedal in a situation like this. Yuma, like Wray, has had stretches this season where they can put up runs and hits in bunches. Do not want to put them in that situation here. So Ruiz steps in, 2 on, 1 out. Riggleman glance at second. First delivery misses high and away for ball 1. Ruiz in this one, he's 1 for 2. A walk in the first, 2 RBI triple in the third, and then a looking strikeout in the 5th. Next one is swung on, popped, and that one is going to be out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike for Jose Ruiz. Again, interesting situation here brewing for Yuma. Camden Riggleman just trying to weather that storm. Here is the 1-1. This one swung on. It's another pop fly. This one is shallow center field. And getting under it is Joey Wymira. He makes the catch for the 2nd out. Wray has Yuma on their final out of the inning. So a great catch there from Joey Wymira. Victor Perez steps in, trying to keep Yuma's hopes alive here. They trail Wray by 4. There are 2 on with 2 out. So Riggleman is set. Glance at second. Here is the first delivery. Swung on and fouled away. No balls, 1 strike for Victor Perez, who is 1 for 3 in this ball game. 2 looking strikeouts in the 1st and 3rd innings, and then a double to lead off the 6th inning. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and Camden Riggleman has the Yuma Indians on their final strike of the afternoon. Wray trying to get this win. A final game between Wray and Yuma, with Yuma known as the Indians, as this one is going to be grounded foul along the first baseline. It remains an 0-2 count. Perez trying to stick in there, trying to keep this inning going. 0-2, 2 on, 2 out. Next delivery, swung on and missed, and the ball game is over. Camden Riggleman walking 2 with 1 out, and he's able to weather the storm and get the final 2 outs and shut down the Yuma Indians. My, oh my, great stuff there in relief from Camden Riggleman. As in this inning, no runs score on no hits. There were no errors, and 2 were left on base. And once again, the final score, Wray 7, Yuma 3. Wray will improve to 8-9 overall in the season, 5-6 against lower Platte teams. Yuma, meanwhile, drops to 5-8 overall, 5-6 against lower Platte teams. Joey Wymura picks up the win on the mound for the Eagles. He pitched a fantastic 5 innings. He allowed 2 runs on 6 hits. He walked 3 and struck out 8. Camden Riggleman, a solid 2 innings in relief. He allowed 1 run on 2 hits. He walked 2 and struck out 2. Meanwhile, for Yuma, picking up the loss on the mound is Yahir Trejo, pitching 3 1/3 innings. He allowed 7 runs on 6 hits. He struck out 4 and walked 3. Got some quality innings on the mound there from Silas Bauke as well. 3 2/3 innings pitched. He allowed no runs on no hits, 5 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Looking at the score as a whole, Wray was able to get their 7 runs on 6 hits. There were no Wray errors committed in this game, a great sign to see there. And there were 6 batters left on. Meanwhile, Yuma scoring their 3 runs on 8 hits. They committed 4 errors in the afternoon, and they had 9 batters retired. Once again, final score, Wray 7, Yuma 3. That's going to do it for today's ball game. Eagles baseball will be back in action next Saturday when they host Sedgwick County in a doubleheader. Check out KRDZ.com for our upcoming broadcast schedule. My name is Connor Dockery. Thank you for tuning into this presentation of high school baseball on KRDZ.
You have depended on Farm Rain for your customized farming equipment and service. We are humbled by your trust. We don't take it lightly. And we don't take it for granted. Thank you for continuing to count on us.
Sukup Manufacturing Company hires people that were born and raised to work in this industry.
I grew up farming, and we had Sukup equipment on our farm.
I still actively farm. I know what the farmers' problems are. I can use that to help make our products better. What kind of separates a successful farm from one that's having a little more trouble right now is the ability to market your grain.
And the best way to manage that?
On-farm storage.
Sue Rother, fleet manager for Sukup Trucking Operations.
We've had several calls where a farmer has broke down, a dealer needs a part right away. We do whatever we can to get it there.
The Sukup Dealer Network is also a critical part of the company's success.
Our relationship with our dealers is very close. They know who they can contact if they have a need.
The dealers are absolutely committed to this product.
When you buy something, you want to make sure you have good service that comes with it.